Hello everyone, so today I'm going to explain Kenshi and some of the mechanics. It's a really fun game as long as you understand the mechanics, so let's get into it. First of all, you have your main character here, you have groups, and then you have your character. You can select them by numbers like 1 to 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then these are the main um, interface you have. As a starter, I would just suggest that you focus on some stuff, not everything. So you just get to enjoy the game, learn more about it, and have more fun. So these are the basics. First of all, you can press I or inventory to show your inventory. Normally, you would just have this. So in case if you bought a pack bag, you put it like there, and you press open bag, you're gonna have an extra space. When you press arrange, it's gonna just rearrange it to best fill all the space and give you the most of it. And normally you'll just have this inventory. You'll have your first weapon, which will be always your first option to use. Your secondary weapon, shirts, all of these self-explanatory. Explanatory. And then you have your limps. In this case, if you lose a hand or whatever, like hands or legs, you're not gonna lose a head and still survive, but you're gonna, once you lose any of these limbs, you can buy a skeleton leg or skeleton hand or whatever, which will compensate for the lost limbs. And aside from that, let's get into stat. So this is your stat, and you'll have your weapon, whichever weapon you can use, and how efficient you are. I will highly recommend that you focus on the crossbow. Buy a crossbow and start hunting as much as you can, because this is the safest way of fighting, in my opinion. I'm going to teach you why later on. Of course, you have stealth. Once you press sneak and walk around enemy, you're going to increase your stealth. It's great, but I'm not going to go all overall the stat because it's going to take more time. Okay, next you have the map. The map is like this big map, and then you can show that where you are. And in case of you have a base over here, this will show you if there is anyone over there. It could be enemy, it could be friendly unit. Depend. Just show you that there are some people around here. Okay, this is your outpost, other outpost. Of course, I'm gonna link all my mods at the end of the video. So you have um, tech. I'm not gonna go all over these stuff. They are kind of self-explanatory. So you have your factions, you have your research, you have crafting, which you will craft. First of all, you need to research something, then you manage. You're gonna be able to craft it. Faction is how every faction looks upon you. So Shinobi thieves, they like me. Imperial lords, they hate me. Okay. There is where you create squads. You can create as many squads as you want. You can delete them. And of course, you can rename them or add people into them. Aside from that, you have the help menu. It's gonna give you somewhat okay kind of help, but I wouldn't really depend on it that much. So aside from all of that, all I use is the I or the M most of the time. Other than that, the rest is just not needed.